What commonly accepted fact are you not really buying? That vinegar does half the shit the internet tells me it does. That I'll understand when I'm older. Well, I'm older and still don't understand anything. Vincent van Gogh committed suicide. This isn't a weird conspiracy thing. I don't think he was assassinated, but a lot of the actual evidence points to him covering up for a local troublemaker kid who accidentally shot him with the pistol he got for his birthday. Rather than get the kid in trouble, he buttoned up his shirt and walked home, and literally told his brother when he got there and they noticed the blood, "I shot myself and I'm going to die, don't look into it." Which is actually really sweet. The average person falls asleep in 7 minutes. Surely there are enough people with insomnia to skew this heavily. Everyone says they're doing my mom, but I don't see her around many people other than my dad. I've always had my own personal one. My biological grandfather was born in the 1800s and I'm only 33. He had my dad later in life who had me later in life, so I'm one generation removed from someone born in the 1800s, which seems pretty uncommon for someone my age. That award shows highlight the greatest achievements of the year. I don't believe any Reddit content, from active users, is ever truly deleted from its system. Even if we no longer can see it. And this may even be the case for inactive users, regarding their content which we no longer can see. Fish don't feel pain from fishing. There is someone for everyone. Statistically true, realistically false. Taco Bell gives you diarrhea. That my work cares about me. Money doesn't bring you happiness. Well, lack of money sure as shish. Tea doesn't either. That the moment you stop looking for love is when you find it. I've paused my search many a time, and just got lonelier. There is this thing I read somewhere where it was said that men think about sex every 10 seconds or something like that. I don't believe it. That's absurd. So, in my county, Greece, there is a common saying, when we invented democracy, Western Europe still climbed, lived on trees, therefore were primitive. Without actually having done enough research, my anthro and history readings give me a hunch that's wildly untrue. Life never gives you more than you can handle. Fuck that. Life will absolutely waffle stomp you and not even look back at the fiery wreckage. That collectibles, Beanie Babies, Pokemon cards, Legos, commonly sell for thousands, tens of thousands, and hundreds of thousands on eBay. Seems like it's faked half the time for money laundering reasons. That some people believe in flat earth theory. That spiders are just as afraid of us as we are of them. 1. Insects don't think like that too. Those little fuckers are up to something. It's just a wasp, it won't hurt you. The idea of giraffes. They just don't seem realistic enough to me. I know they're hiding something. Once you pop, you can't stop. The coin shortage. That the planets in our solar system can fit between Earth and the Moon. It blows my mind and I don't believe it. People swallow X number of spiders while they sleep over the course of their lifetime. This claims makes no sense if you think about it. When and where and was this observed and recorded? Why would spiders be walking over your face at night? These animals spin webs to catch insects in. And most of all, who doesn't wake up in a panic if something crawls over your face, into your mouth and down your throat? That sitting too close to a TV will make your eyes go bad. But sitting the same amount if not closer to a laptop is just fine. This year is uniquely important. That you should floss after brushing. I think you should floss, break that shit up and brush it away. All snowflakes are unique. That working 40 hours a week, at least, is a normal thing, and that if you find it difficult, there is something wrong with you. Our entire workforce is fucked up. You have keep in contact with toxic family members. Longtime friends turns out you don't have to no matter how much family and society pressures you. The way the creator of the GIF pronounces GIF. Well, everyone makes jokes about Internet Explorer being slow, but the reality is it wasn't noticeably slower than other browsers. It was only hated so much because it was made without web developing standards in mind, so web developers had a lot of trouble making content that works on it consistently. So it was buggy as shit, not slow. If your IE was slow, then your computer was slow. That there are hot singles in my area. That cops don't have a quota for traffic tickets. That if you smoke, cutting back on smoking doesn't improve your health unless you quit entirely. Like it's pretty clear that it's best to smoke 0 cigarettes. But it's just as obvious to me that smoking 5 a day is better than smoking 10 a day, and smoking 10 a day is better than smoking 25 a day. That I have a doppelganger somewhere out there. Show yourself, dang it. I want to see me. I mean you. Face with monocle. Reddit, Twitter, FB, etc. Trending topics aren't organically trending. They're carefully curated to set the direction of various narratives and propaganda. That my car's extended warranty is coming due. That Scientology is a religion. Cheese Whiz is not socially accepted in different countries other than America. I know some Norwegians who love the stuff. That the 40-hour workweek is the natural way of things. Humans were not made to toil our lives away. Yes, we have to contribute to society, but we can do that without killing ourselves slowly. That the shorts covered. Oscar equals a movie worth praise. That my cat doesn't have a second family she invites over when I'm at work. That hair doesn't grow back thicker and coarser once you start shaving it. IDK about you guys, but I'm just not buying the whole 4 out of 5 dentists recommend shtick. Like, why is that 5th dentist always such a prick, man? Stop hating on Colgate, dude. The Grammys are based on talent. That there are hot MILFs in my area. The customer is always right. That humans can actually multitask. We can switch from one task to the other rapidly, but our brain isn't capable of multitasking in the way we understand the phrase. The only exception is doing whatever task while keeping our lungs breathing, heart pumping, etc. Edit. Talking about the technicalities of how our brain processes information and executes function. Some good sources about this theory are in the thread. Apollo Robbins TED Talk Thinking Fast and Slow. That at a family-owned business, if you're a good worker, you will be treated like family. Wrong. Every family-owned business, all the best jobs go to family members. Family members get away with everything. If they find a new cousin that needs a job, then they toss someone aside. Do not work for family-owned businesses. 50% of American marriages end in divorce. That most car accidents happen close to home? Of course they do. People spend more time close to home than they do 40 minutes away, so of course. That things will never change. Things do change when enough people commit to a new decision or a new outlook and stand up for themselves. Lol at the redundant philosophical comments. Just to help clear things up for you, my point was on a societal concern. Citadel covered their shorts. That working 9 to 5 Monday to Friday is a healthy lifestyle. Mark Zuckerberg as human. The spider is more scared of me than I am of it. If it's so goddamn scared, why does it keep scuttling towards me? Doors. I understand technically how they work, but at the same time I feel like something is missing. Like, how are they strong enough to keep us as safe as everybody thinks? Credit scores are an accurate representation for someone to pay back debt. That waking up ungodly early and going to work for 8 or 9 a.m. on the dot somehow validates me as an employee. I don't think I've ever been as productive as I was when my manager didn't give a crap that I was late all the time, so long as I was at work for approximately 8 hours and did the work I was assigned. Why put me on salary, then strictly enforce when I'm permitted to work? It doesn't make any sense, Dave. Leave me alone to do my best work. That Australia is upside down. That tricks are for kids only. They're not. Money doesn't make people happy. Your call is very important to us. Influencers. That elected officials care about their constituents. The one about eating so many spiders in your sleep during your lifetime. How would anyone have measured that? Besides, spiders are scared of humans. I don't think they would deliberately walk into one's mouth. There are no stupid questions. There are questions that should never genuinely be asked. Printers aren't inherently evil. As my 1981 Sixth grade teacher put it. Computers aren't stupid. Stupid people program computers. Quit blaming technology. Just a carrot rant as carrot and carrot it carrot guy. Batteries. Like, are we really supposed to believe there's just electricity in there? And if you open it some black juice comes out? Shit is so fake. That putting nonviolent drug users in jail is actually helpful. If drug abuse is treated as a social issue instead of a criminal issue, then addicts could actually get the help they need. The failed war on drugs is expensive and stupid. That older generations know what is best for the youth. As an American, this is daily mainstream politics in a nutshell. Kids make you happy. A blanket's only purpose is to ward off monsters, no matter how old you are or how hot it is. Change my mind. That there's any good reason, unless you're into printing photos, to purchase an inkjet printer, e.g., instead of a laser printer. What a subpar product. Nevertheless, folks seem to gravitate to it. That common sense is common. It's more uncommon now. That what you search in incognito stays private. Dead serious. The people at Google can pull up literally anything you've searched, regardless of where you searched it. The common man's worst nightmare. That Australia exists. Think about it. An entire continent that is mostly empty desert, yet is full of deadly everything. Snakes, spiders, mammals, birds, just all murder happy. Not to mention the marine life. Poisonous everything. Mammals that lay eggs. Rodents with pockets. 1/3 of the population named Bruce. It just all sounds made up. That bullies are bullying others because these bullies are not confident enough. Well, not according to studies. Actually, they found them to be more confident. Thanks for watching. See you later.